Zach is on the trailer for next week's episode telling Karen that he really needed to hear her voice as well as that he loved her. I said, okay, at this point, how much is too much? And does he truly know that he wants to be with Fatima? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another video with Life with Chastity. This for Tyler Perry Sistas Season 4, Episode 5, the trailer thoughts. Okay, look here. Now do y'all think he doing too much? Because I seen some people still saying he's not doing too much. This is to be expected. But how much is too much and how much is Fatima supposed to take? I don't think she gonna see when he said he really needs to talk to hear her voice. But she is walking up as he said, I don't hate you, I love you, and all this stuff. So, okay, this is what happened. Karen saying she know who the father is to the girls, and they want to know who it is. Pam is telling Karen that the fireman said the fire started in the back. It wasn't the curlers. Karen tells her she left the curler on her own. So she want to know if she firing her. Andy tells Gary if he's not going to bring her what she need to get out. Sabrina looks concerned about Danny. She look like she under the influence. Danny do. She probably told about Jonah. Karen and Zach on the phone. He's telling her he really needed to hear her voice. She's saying how, I thought you hated me. And he's telling her, I don't hate you. I love you. As Fatima is walking up. The episode 5 synopsis says, Karen's whereabouts are discovered. Fatima is disturbed by Zach's concern. Andy and Gary share a moment of complete honesty about where their current relationship status is. The title of the episode is Better Safe Than Sorry. Look here. Where we start first. I guess where we all want to start. With Zach. Okay, look, this is why her feelings are going to increase. They're going to intensify. Because at this point, is it called leading on? I don't want to say leading on. I say sending mixed signals. I expected you to be concerned. I expected you to be relieved that she's alive or grieve her and all that other good stuff. But to call her or she call you or whatever, I really need to hear your voice and saying all this extra stuff. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. And it's very much giving mixed signals. You don't know what you want. And at this point, look, how far, look, I need to know. I'm guessing Sistas is before Fatima or after. I say after. I don't know. Because now it's like, okay, first the Connie thing. You got the Connie thing. You got the Karen thing. You got the Heather thing. You got so much going on. And Fatima is right. How much is she supposed to overlook? Because she hearing you tell this lady, you know you engaged. Did you forget you engaged? It's okay to be concerned. It's okay to want to find out about your child, if that's your child, all that other good stuff. But you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. You on here telling her you needed to hear her voice. You don't know what you want. I don't care. Like, no. At this point, I was conflicted. Y'all know I've been saying that. I said I'm conflicted. But now for sure you doing too much. But of course we don't know what actually happened because sometimes they combine the clips and it's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. They just do that to get us to tune in next week. So we gotta wait and see before we officially say. But right now, if it is what they showed, you tripping. And I would have to walk away because you doing too much. You doing way too much. But yeah, we started with Zach. I understand. We already knew that he loved her. We already know. Duh. If you go sleep with her after she done had you locked up for stealing a credit card or using her credit card and you didn't do it, and you go sleep with her or whatever, we all know you still love her, obviously. Because ain't nobody, why? She accused you of stealing the credit card or using her credit card. What was the amount? $5,000 or something like that? Then what's crazy, I just thought about that again. When they said that it was a client, how she knew his whole name, Zachary Taylor, because that was the name on the bill or whatever it was. But yeah, if you go sleep with her during that, of course, we know you love her, but it's just you doing too much. You engaged, and she over here telling Andy about getting married for 10 years, and you over here on the phone with your ex talking about you needed to hear her voice. And then you already in the hot water, in the hot seat, and all eyes on you because how you reacted. Look, all the men was standing around like, yeah. Preston always got to be like, I forgot to do that YouTube short too. I was going to ask y'all, did Danny text Preston or did he just pop up? Because somebody said he popped up, nobody called him. I knew I heard Calvin say, I got your text to Sabrina. And I don't know what Preston said. I had to go back and look at it. But yeah, look, Preston, Zach, I'm sorry, man. I said, yo, I'm sorry, man. What you sorry for or whatever. Everybody else just making faces like, yeah, man, like you really messed up that time when Pam was telling him about himself. But yeah, everybody saw how you acted. You did too much. You did way too much. Even Aaron was looking. Now I bet he gonna say something to either Karen or he gonna bring it up to Zach when they see each other again or something. Cause he did. Look how he acted. And then you still on the phone next week's episode. Yeah, that's why they said that it was episode 4 through 7, I think, where him and Fatima gonna be at odds. They haven't put the synopsis up for episode 8 yet. But yeah, look, you over here telling your ex how you need to hear her voice as your fiance walking up, and they said that she gonna be concerned. She gonna be disturbed by Zach's concern, and I said, I bet you do. Pam? Pam is telling Karen that the fireman said it wasn't her fault, basically, and she asking if she firing her. Is she firing her? Do y'all think she worthy of being fired because she didn't turn the curling irons off, or do y'all think that's a conversation that needs to be had about the I think it still boils down to it was her duty to do it, and she assisted. But I don't know if I would fire her. I don't know. It wasn't her fault though. I think she deserved an apology. Wait, do she? Do y'all think she deserved an apology? I mean, she did leave the curling irons on, but it wasn't her fault. Everybody was talking crazy. Aaron felt the need to apologize to her though, so I said I don't know. But she asking if she get fired, and then Gary. I might as well skip over them because regardless of if they break up, well, they ain't even together. Is they together? Look, we don't know. It ain't no good couple on the show, to be honest. Everybody doing, I know you're going to go through what you go through and all that other good stuff. But these folks, come on, Tyler Perry, you tripping. It's supposed to be at least one couple on there, at least, that's some good. Everybody, you got Calvin and Sabrina. She don't want him because, he do too many questionable things. Danny and Preston, she think it's all about her. He over here trying to get ultimatums and stuff. And then Gary, he don't squeeze her doggone reels. He squeezed her doggone reels. He had a wife, and he controlling, possessive, and all that other stuff. Who else we got? Karen and Zach. They just shouldn't be together because they just shouldn't be together. But you gotta say Zach and Fatima at this point because he do too much stuff too. Zach, he do too much stuff. Although I feel like he's the one person on the show that has proven to be changed. Well, technically, he hasn't. I said that, but then I was like, okay, the fact, I don't know. I think Zach just, when you see Fatima and see everything he been through and stuff, you like, okay, maybe it's just he don't want to lose another person that's close to him. He grew up in a very, very toxic household, so I give him that. So maybe that's what it's about. Maybe it's not that he's still in love with her. It's just somebody he care about. And he always losing people. And that whole episode where he was like, his mama left him, and then she left him in the store again. So, look, maybe that's making excuses for Zach, but I don't know. But then who else? Aaron and Karen. He clearly lying about stuff. He didn't tell Jennifer about Karen, and he's supposed to be so in love. And remember, he was talking about, wasn't he talking about marrying her? But you didn't feel the need to tell the girl that you was talking about marrying her. Talking about you waiting to see how she react or if she chooses you or some type of way he said it. So I'm like, look, I feel like we're forgetting somebody. Who else? Danny Preston, Calvin, Sabrina, Karen and Aaron, Zach, Fatima, and then Gary. That's everybody. Maurice ain't got nobody, but they say he's supposed to get somebody new. Do y'all think it's gonna be that dude, the dude from that say he the one found Karen, or is it gonna be somebody else? I don't know, but they say he's supposed to get somebody this season. What else? Let's see. I still didn't talk about Andy and Gary. Andy telling Gary that if he not gonna bring her what she need to get out. That look like the scene. Remember in the trailer, the season 6 trailer when they was talking or whatever, and she was like, you made me feel so good and all that stuff. I said, how you go from saying he make you feel all good to telling him to get out? But yeah, she was like, if you're not gonna be bringing me what I need, then get out. They say he's supposed to have a pregnant fiance. We don't know. But you know how they said, same way you get him is how you lose him. Because remember, she was cool with messing around with him when he was married. So now it's her turn. Now that she done became the main, she somebody got to fill in that side piece. Somebody got to be the side piece, So I wouldn't be shocked because it's Gary we talking about. They just be writing this stuff and like, okay, you done abused. Technically, that's abuse. You know what you did to her. And then you possess her. So, like, you ain't no keeper either. Everybody on the show toxic. Everybody, you just got to choose which one you root for at this point. But, who else? Sabrina. Sabrina is driving Danny home. She look like, I think, was they drinking? Karen wasn't because she pregnant. But was they drinking? I know they was hitting that pen thing. So I don't know if she told about Jonah because Sabrina is looking very worried or whatever because they started to talk about it, but then it was like she wanted to drop it. And I was like, see, this the stuff y'all tell you will tell stuff that's not serious, but if somebody come in and try to kill you, you want to keep it a secret. You want to keep it a secret. Or whatever. They'll talk about, oh, Karen this and did you see how Zach was doing this and that, but you won't tell that this man done broke into your house and tried to kill you. Do that make sense? Yeah, they'll call and they'll gossip about everything that's not serious, but the serious stuff they want to be hush mouth about it. But the last thing they showed, I think the last thing was the Karen and Zach, Karen on the phone and Zach also, and he telling her he really needed to hear her voice, and she's saying, "I thought you hated me," and he's saying, "I don't hate you, I love you." As Fatima is walking up, the other trailer they did two trailers, one at the end of yesterday's episode or last night's episode, and then the one today. Last night episode, I think Karen was talking to Aaron. I think that's the scene where he's gonna be telling her, "You know, I still love you," and she's saying she can't deal with it. And they said episode 6 is where she was like her feelings for Zach increases or whatever. And I said, "Look, I don't know if they." I said, "Okay, was Fatima and Zach always the end goal, or did they just see how the fans reacted and they decided to just throw up a series or something?" Because it's very much given he's still in love with Karen, or that they was originally gonna end up together or something. That's what I feel like. I feel like once they seen how everybody was receiving Zach and Fatima, that's when they wrote. Cause think about how Fatima came about. It just popped up. They don't did. Usually people wait till the series is over to do a spinoff, but they didn't. Sister's still on. So it's like, okay. Yeah, because I don't know. They need to stop writing it like this, though. You can show concern without doing too much. But I think that's everything, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all thought of the trailer. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, deuces.